The exam is just around the corner. Let's prepare for that exams paper 1 by solving the Caribbean Secondary Education Certificate Examination Mathematics paper 1 CSEC Mathematics paper 1 2023 CSEC 2023 Mathematics paper 1. So we begin by solving the first question here to prepare us for the May 2023 CSEC paper 1 Mathematics. What is the value of the digit 2 in the number 48.621? So this number can be rewritten as 4 times 10 exponent 1 plus 8 times 10 exponent 0 plus 6 times 10 exponent negative 1 plus 2 times 10 exponent negative 2 plus 1 times 10 exponent negative 3, or 4 times 10, this is 4, not 40, 4 times 10 plus 8 times 1 plus 6 over 10 plus 2 over 100, or 2 over 10 exponent 2, which is 100, plus 1 over 10 exponent 3, which is 1000. So the number has the value 2 over 100. What percentage of 50 is 10? So the one that comes immediately after of will be the denominator, and this one will be the numerator. So 10 over 50 times 100%. So 50 will go into 100 2 times. Now 10 times 2 is 20, so 20%. In standard notation, 0.02086 is written as, so we write it in the form k times 10 exponent n, where n is an integer and k is greater than or equal to 1, but is less than 10. So the number here is not less than 10 yet, so this will be the k. It's not less than, it's not between this, it's not within this range yet, so we move it forward until we are that range. So that will give us 2.086. Since we move forward 2 times, we'll get times 10 exponent negative 2. So the correct answer is supposed to be C. So I believe they wanted to write 0.020806. Then that will be the correct answer, if that is what they wanted to write here. So question 4. In a school, the ratio of the number of pupils to the number of teachers is 20:1. If the number of pupils is 840, how many teachers are there? So pupils to teachers is 20:1. So pupils, teachers. So if we have 840 pupils, how many teachers will be there? So what number should we put here so that when we simplify we get 20:1? You can get that number by dividing 840 by 20. So 840 divided by 20 will be equal to 2 into 84 is 42. So it's supposed to be 840 is 242. So the correct answer is supposed to be B. Because when you divide 840 by 42, you see 42 goes into 84 two times. So you get 42 goes into itself once and go into 84 two times. So that is 840 to go 20 times. So that will give us 20 over 1, which is the same as 20 is to 1. A bag of apples can be shared equally among either 6, 10, or 15 children. The minimum number of apples that is likely to be in the bag is. So to find the minimum number of apples, you find the least common multiple of 6, 10, and 15. So let's list the multiples of 6. Multiples of 6 are 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, and so on and so forth. Then the multiples of 10. We have 10, 20, 30, 40, and so on and so forth. Then the multiples of 15. We have 15, we have 30, we have 45, and so on and so forth. So the common multiples are 30. So the least common multiple will be 30. The least common multiple will be 30. So the correct answer is supposed to be A, because the least number that is common to all of them is 30, 30, 30. If 4.3 times 0.37 is equal to 1.591, then 43 times 0.37 is. So we have 4.3 times 0.37 is equal to 1.591. So when you times both sides by 10, so times 10 times 10, the decimal point has to go forward once. So we get 43 here times 0.37. Then here too, we have to move the decimal point forward. So it will be 15.91. So the correct answer is B. Which of the following sets is defined by X belonging to the set of natural numbers? Z is the set of natural numbers. Z is the set of integers. Integers, yes. So which of the following set is defined by X belonging to the set of integers from negative to negative 4 to positive 4 inclusive? So this will be negative 2, the integers, we have negative 1, then we have 0, 1, then we have 3, then we have 4 itself included. So that will be D. Item 8 refers to the following Venn diagram, which shows two intersecting sets, P and Q. In the Venn diagram, N of P Number of elements in P is 5. Number of elements in Q is 9. Number of elements in P union Q is 10. The number of elements in the shaded region of the Venn diagram is. So the shaded region of the Venn diagram, this region is number of elements in P intersection Q. So recall the relation number of elements in A in P union Q is equal to number of elements in P plus number of elements in Q minus number of elements in P intersection Q. So we substitute these elements, these values. 10 will be equal to number of elements in P is 5 plus number of elements in Q is 9 plus number of elements minus number of elements in P intersection Q. So 10 will be equal to 14 minus number of elements in P intersection Q. So 10 minus 14 will be equal to number of elements in P intersection Q. So negative 4 is equal to negative number of elements in P intersection Q. Divided through by negative 1, we get 4 is equal to the number of elements in P intersection Q. So that will be equal to. Which of the following pairs of sets is an example of disjoint sets? Even numbers and odd numbers. Even numbers and odd numbers. So yes, all the even numbers, we don't have any even number that is an odd number. So this is disjoint. Set of even numbers and a set of odd numbers. They don't have anything in common. Then that is correct. Multiples of 2 and multiples of 3, they have a lot of elements in common. So multiples of 2 and multiples of 3, we have 6 being one of them, we have 12, and so on and so forth. Then whole numbers and rational numbers. All whole numbers are rational numbers. So intersection is there. The multiples of 5 and multiples of 10. We have some elements in H that are also in G. So the correct answer is option A. All students in a class play Scrabble or checkers, or both. If 36% of the students play Scrabble only. So let's illustrate this on a Venn diagram. So checkers, then we have Scrabble. If 36% of the students play Scrabble, so 36. Then those who play checkers, 16% of the students play both Scrabble and checkers, so 16. So the universal set will be 100 because we are dealing with percentage. What percentage of the students play checkers but not Scrabble? So this will be 36 minus 16, which is 20. So to get the whole thing to be 100, we need to subtract this plus this from 100 to get the number 1 here. So that will be 100 minus 636, and that will give you 64. So 64 of the people, 64% of the peoples or the students play checkers but not Scrabble. So this region is checkers but not Scrabble, or checkers only, which is 64.
If you are watching this video on YouTube and would like to get access to more of the paper 1 videos, then you can click this playlist that is showing here. Then it will take you to more of these videos so that you can prepare for the paper 1 exams. Now let's move on with this particular question 11. Item 11 refers to the following Venn diagram, which shows two intersecting sets. The number of students in each set is indicated in the Venn diagram. U is the student who play games. Then H is the student who play hockey. And V is the student who play volleyball. How many students play either hockey or volleyball but not both? So either hockey or volleyball but not both. So that will be equal to 5 plus 4, which is equal to 9. The sets of two positive integers that are divisible by 7 is an example of. So is it an improper set, an infinite set, an empty set, or a finite set? So the set of two-digit positive integers that are divisible by 7. So we can see the numbers that are divisible by 7 that are shown. So the ones that are 2 digits are the one highlighted, 14 to 98. So this is a finite set of numbers. So the correct option is option D. For every $100 sales or part thereof, a salesman is paid $10 as commission. If his sales for a particular month were $1,020, how much commission was he paid? So you have to divide the $1,020 by 100, and that will be equal to, so we move back 1 2, that will be equal to $10.2. That will be equal to 10.2. So 10.2. Now we were told that he is paid $10 as commission. So we multiply this by 10 to get how much he will be paid. So that will give you $102. So that is how much he will be paid as commission. The simple interest on $600 for T years at 5% per annum is $120. The value of T is. So recall that simple interest is equal to principal times time times rate. So the simple interest is $120. The principal is $600. Then the time is T, and the rate is 5 out of 100. So to solve for T, we multiply both sides by 100 and divide both sides by 600 times 5. 600 times 5. 600 times 5. So that this will get rid of this. Then you're left with T here, which is equal to 100 times 120 over 600 times 5. At a bank, EC $2.6 is equivalent to $1. For every $1 exchange, EC 0.10 is deducted as an exchange tax. How many EC dollars will Leon receive if he exchanges 1,000 US dollars? So let's see. If he exchanges 1,000 US dollars, so we need to find the equivalent of 1,000 US dollars in EC dollars. So 1,000 US dollars, 1,000 US dollars will be equal to 2.6 times 1,000 EC dollars. So this will be equal to EC dollar 2,600. So we're told that he is charged 0.01 per 1 US dollar. So the charge for 1,000 US dollars will be 1,000 times EC dollars 0.10, and that will give us 100 EC dollars. 100 EC dollars. So to know how much you receive, you subtract the charge from 2,600. So 2,600 minus 100 will be $2,500. 2,500 EC dollars. So that will be equal to C. A calculator which is marked at $120 is sold for cash at a 30% discount. How much change would Susan receive if she pays for the calculator with $100 bill? So the price of the calculator will be equal to 70% of 120. So this will be equal to 10 will go into 17 times 12. 7 10 70, 7 11 77, 7 12 84. So that is 84. That is the price of the calculator. Now that is the amount that you pay. Yeah, the price is actually 120, but amount that you pay is $84. So if he gives $100 bill, then the change that you get will be $100 minus 84. So 100 minus 84 will be equal to $16. So that will be the change given to him. A man pays 60 cents for every 200 meter cube of gas used plus a fixed charge. If he pays 178.75 when he uses 55,000 meter cube of gas, how much is the fixed charge? So let's see how much the 55,000 meter cube will cost at 60 cents. So we need to divide the 55,000 by 200 meter cube. So this will cater for this. Then 2 will go into 550. How many times? So 2 going to 500. That will be 200 times. 2 going to 500, that is 250 times. Then 2 going to 50, 25 times. So it will be 275. Now 275. We have to, she pays 60 cents. We have to multiply 0.6 by this, and that will give us, so 0.6 times 275 will give us 165. So 165 is the cost that the person pays for the gas. So to get the fixed amount or the fixed charge, you take away 165 from $178, 178.75. So minus 165, and that will give you 13.75. So the correct answer is option A. A plot of land presently valued at $12,000 appreciates in value at the rate of 2.5% per annum. What will be the value of the plot of land 1 year later? So you calculate, the current value is 12,000. So $12,000. So you calculate 2.5% of it and add to it. So $12,000. So this will go here. So 120 times 2.5. That will be 60 times 5. That will be 300. That will be 300. So this will give you 300. So that will be 12,300. So the answer is option D. A loan of 8,000 was paid back in 2 years in monthly payments of $400. The interest on the loan as a percentage was, so 400 monthly installments for 2 years, which is 24 months, will be equal to, so that will give us 4 times 24 will be 96. So this will give us 9,600. 9,600. So that is the amount you end up paying. So the interest will be 9,600. Interest will be equal to 9,600 minus 8,000, which is equal to 1,600. That is the interest. The interest on the loan as a percentage. So the percentage will be equal to the interest over the actual amount, which is 8,000, times 100%. So 1,600. Let's see. So this will go this. This will cancel this. Now 8 will go here 10 times. 8 will go here 2 times. So this will go here. How many times? 10 times. So that will be 20. 2 times 10 is 20. So 20%. An article bought for $125 was sold for $175. The profit as a percentage of the cost price was. So the profit is selling price minus cost price. So the selling price is 175. The cost price is 125. So 175 minus 125 will give you 50. So 50 over the cost price, which is 125 times 100%. So 25 will go into 52 times 25 will go into 125. That is 5 times. So 5 will go into 100. How many times? 20 times. So that will be equal to 40%. Now let's let's move on to question 21. The product of a number 2p over 3 and its reciprocal may be written as. So the reciprocal of 2p over 3 is 3 over 2p. So their product is this. 2p over 3 times 3 over 2p. Item 22 refers to the following diagram of a rectangle. The area of the rectangle in centimeter square is x squared. The equation that may be used to find the value of x is. So we know that area of a rectangle is length times the width. So the length is, the area is x squared. So we have 2 into x minus 4. So the correct answer will be A. Alti normally saves $X each month, but in June she saved 4 more than twice her usual amount. So the usual amount she saves is X. Twice her usual amount is 2 times of X. 4 more than twice is this. So the correct answer is D. If 3 plus x over 2 equal 1, the value of x is. So x over 2 will be equal to 1 minus 3. So x will be equal to negative 2. X over 2 is equal to negative 2. Multiply also by 2 to clear the denominator. So x will be negative 4. 5 exponent n plus 1 times 5 exponent n plus 2 will be equal to 5 exponent n. You write down one base and add the exponents. So you add the exponents. So this will be equal to 5 exponent n plus 1 plus 2. So that will give you 5 exponent 2n plus 3. 5 exponent 2n plus 3. If A star B
is equal to a squared plus b squared, then the value of 3 star 4 star 2 is, so let's pick it by using the braces first. So 3 star 4 will be equal to 3 squared plus 4 squared, because the a is 3 and the b is 4. So the result star star 2. So the result of this will be 9 plus 16, which is 25. So the result will be 25 star 2. All of this is 25, so star 2. That will give you 25 squared plus 2 squared. The correct answer is A. If the determinant of matrix A is 0, then A is a singular matrix. It has no inverse. If A equal this matrix as you are seeing, then the order of A is, so the order of a matrix is given by row by column. So the rows are 1, 2, 3. So row 1, row 2, row 3. The columns are 1, 2, 3, 4. Column 1, column 2, column 3, column 4. So we will get 3 rows, 4 columns. So 3 by 4 matrix. If the vectors P and Q are 3, 2 and negative 1, 4 respectively, then negative P minus 2Q will be equal to, so negative P minus 2Q, so the Q is negative 1, 4. So this will be equal to negative 3, negative 2. Then we have minus, okay, let me use a negative 2 to multiply everything. So negative 2 times negative 1 is 2. Negative 2 times 4 is negative 8. So this will give us negative 3 plus 2, then negative 2 minus 8. So that will be equal to negative 1, negative 10. So I believe that is the last one. Item 30 refers to the following diagram of triangle OLM, in which R is the midpoint of OL. Vector OL. Further, vector OR is 3A minus 2B. So 3A minus 2B. So this one will be 3A minus 2B. OM is 2A plus 3B. We have to express vector LM in terms of A and B. So vector LM, this vector is equal to this vector plus this vector. So it's equal to vector LO plus vector OM. So this will give you negative vector OL plus vector OM. So vector OL is negative 3A minus 2B plus 3A minus 2B. Then plus vector OM, which is 2A plus 3B. So that will be equal to negative of 6A minus 4B
plus 2a plus 3b. So this will be equal to negative 6a plus 4b plus 2a plus 3b. So this will be equal to negative 2a plus negative 6a plus 2a is negative 4a. Then 4b plus 3b is 7b. So negative 4a plus 7b, or 7b minus 4a. Again, if you are watching this video on YouTube, you can always access more videos by clicking the playlist that is showing here. Then you browse for more videos. Thanks for checking that for me. Item 31 refers to the following diagram, which shows a cylinder with diameter 6 centimeter and height 20 centimeters. The volume of the cylinder in centimeter cube and in terms of pi is, so volume of cylinder is given by pi r squared h. So the r is the diameter divided by 2, so 6 divided by 2 squared times the height, which is 20 centimeters. Everything in centimeters squared. So that will give you pi times 3 squared times 20 centimeters squared. So that will give you 180 pi centimeters squared. So in terms of pi, the volume is 180. Item 32 refers to the following diagram, which shows a circle centered at O and with a sector and a major and minor axis indicated. If the area of the minor sector EOF is 103 centimeters squared, then the area of the circle in centimeters squared is, so the area of this is given as 103. So we know the area of a sector is given by 60 by 360 degrees times area of sector, which is pi r squared. And we were told that this is equal to 103 centimeters squared. So 1 over 6 pi r squared equal 103 centimeters squared. So multiply through by 6, we get area of the circle to be equal to 618 centimeters squared. So the correct answer is D. If it took a speedboat 9 hours to travel a distance of 1080 kilometers, what was its average speed in kilometers per hour? So average speed is distance covered over time taken. The distance covered is 1080 kilometers. The time taken is 9 hours. So we have 9 goes into 908 12 times. So that will be 120. So 120 kilometers per hour. Now, C is the correct answer. The lengths of the sides of a triangle are x, 2x, and 2x centimeters. If the perimeter is 20 centimeters, perimeter is the distance around the circle, the triangle. So all this equal 20. So we have 5x equal 20. Divide also by 5 by 5. So 5 goes into 24 times. So x is equal to 4. The value of x is 4. 50 guests had 2 glasses of champagne each. Each glass held 150 milliliters. How many liters of champagne were used? So 50 guests had 2 glasses. So each glass held 150. So we have 100 glasses, and each glass had 150 milliliters. So the 100 glasses will have 150 times 100, which is 15,000 milliliters of champagne. Then we want to find the number of liters of champagne that were used. So divide water by 1,000. So that will give you 15 liters. So the correct answer is C. A square has the same perimeter as a rectangle with length 15 centimeters and width 11 centimeters. What is the area of the square in centimeters squared? So perimeter of a square is 4 times the length, or 4 times the side length. Then perimeter of a rectangle is 2 times length plus the width. So the length and the width are 15 and 11. So that will be 2 times 26, which is 52. Now dividing both sides by 4. The length of the square is 13 centimeters. So since it is 13 centimeters, area of a square is length squared, which is 13 squared, which is 169 centimeters squared. So the correct answer is D. The circumference of a circle is 154 centimeters. The circumference of a circle 2 pi r is equal to 154 centimeters. We're given pi to be 22/7. 2 times 22/7 times r is equal to 154. So we multiply both sides by 7. So r is equal to 154 times 7. And divide both sides by 2 times 22. So 22 going into 154 7 times. So r will be equal to 7 times 7, which is 49/2, and that will give you 24.5. The correct answer is B. The distance around a lake is 8 kilometers. On a map, this distance around the lake is represented by a length of 2 centimeters. The scale on the map is, so 2 centimeters is to 8 kilometers. Now 8 kilometers is the same as 8,000 meters, because 1,000 meters gives a kilometer. Then 8,000 meters is the same as 800,000 centimeters. So 2 centimeters is to 800,000 centimeters. So dividing through by 2, we get 1 is to 2 will go into 800 400 times 400,000. So the correct answer is D. Let's pause here for now. I'll upload the next video, the continuation of this paper, very soon. So for now, I want you to go to the playlists and watch more of the videos until the continuation comes. Thanks always for watching the videos and sharing it with your mates. See you in the next video, God willing.